Kind of describe the relationship you have with them and how important they are to you.
Without them, I wouldn't be able to do nothing like this. Be able to for them to catch the ball and be explosive after the catch. That's something that too many people don't have in the country. So, just the relationship and the bond that we have on and off the field, it just translates to Saturdays.
Jayden, we talked with Coach, and it seems that there's very little that you're not seeing out there from the defenses. Can you speak to the preparation that you've taken throughout the course of this year to be able to read everything, understand, and then adjust if it is something new?
Just what the coaches feel like I can handle. They put a lot on my plate, and I take a lot of responsibility on the offense to be able to go out there and have us execute at a high level. It falls on me, be able to just communicate with the whole offense and what I'm seeing, and the certain looks that we went through at practice. So, I give coaches the credit sometimes. They go out there and make practice super hard for us, so Saturdays could be easy.
What was the conversation like in terms of leaving you in the game and just continuing to just let you go in terms of people view it as, hey, we're going for the Heisman? I don't know what they told you or.
Um, Everybody knew what was at stake. We just kept flowing. We had 8 possessions, 8 touchdowns. So that's something that we take highly as an offense. And then from there, once I found out I had the record, I tied the record. I was trying to go again, but I got shut down a little bit. So.
Jayden, how are you able to, with kind of this kind of gap, I guess, in between SEC play, how are you able to kind of just keep that foot on the gas and be as aggressive as you can against a team like Georgia State today?
Yeah, it's something that I'm chasing. I'm chasing to be great each and every week. I still got a long way to go, but you can't take games off because if you do, you might get beat. So you got to play up to that standard that I set for myself and that I set as a whole team. Because we're still chasing something at the end of the day.
We know how just great you've been in terms of improvement with your arm and particularly the downfield passes. I'm curious, though, just what the internal clock has been for you in terms of when you know when to run and when's the time to do that because of how explosive you've been with the passing game. Just what has that internal clock been like for you?
That's a good question. Honestly, I feel like it slowed down from what I'm seeing, but it's just certain times where if I could extend the play a little bit longer within the pocket, let my O-line do a phenomenal job blocking the front, just to give me a little more time. And, if nothing's there, then from there, it's kind of just a decision I make. Like, okay, let me just go ahead and take these couple yards, keep the chains moving because we don't want negative plays.
Jayden, one of the critiques last year was, people wanted you to push the ball downfield a little bit more. It actually kind of seems funny at this point, remembering that. Was that a focal point to improve upon, or is it just more open this year? Like what went into just improving your shots downfield this year?
I've always been able to throw the deep ball. It's just the work that we put in this off season. Just going out there and just being decisive. I got guys out there that can make plays, and as a whole offense, we just wanted to figure out ways we could be more explosive. Obviously, downfield shots were a big thing, but be able to give my receivers catchable passes on time so they can go out there and make plays for themselves.
You're always smiling. Just how fun is it to kind of have this command and be so decisive, like you said, because of your preparation?
Yeah, it makes the game easier going out there and just really just, like you said, being decisive. The work I put in throughout the week, I've prepared for what was to come on Saturday. So it's like from there, it's just the preparation during the week is just like, now I'm just out there just playing football, just having fun. The same game I've been playing since I was young. So that's where the joy and stuff comes from.
Jayden, I know you always believed in yourself, but when you left your previous place and came here, did you believe this was possible?
I would be lying if I said I did. I believe that I can come here and make an impact. But just to make an impact to this magnitude and be in the Heisman conversation and stuff like that, that's something I dreamt about. For me, it was kind of just coming here and trying to get a fresh start. Just to make a name for myself. From where I was at Arizona State and now coming to LSU, just to go out there and just find the joy in football again.
Kind of just piggybacking off that question. These last 2 years have just, I'm sure, been a journey for you, and you've bet on yourself. So what's that like just to see it finally all start paying off for you?
Yeah, it's really nothing but God. It's God's plan, honestly. his timing with everything is just I had to go out and put the work in. And coming back this offseason, I put the work in day in and day out. You can't cheat the game of football, so you really got to go out there and just give it your all. Just lock in for a couple months, and your life could change.
How special is it playing with an offensive line like this and the chemistry that you guys have built from last year to this year?
It's very special knowing that those guys, they trust me and I trust them. I got their back and they got mine. And they do a great job, up front, just how close they are with everything, how close we are as an offense, just from the O-line to receivers to running back, everybody. We all love each other. We all have each other's backs.
What do you think your last game in Tiger Stadium will mean next weekend to you when you go out there?
It'll mean a lot. Just the journey I've been through, not just here, but in college, honestly, and see it to come to the end. I can't really say the emotions I'll probably have or, my family will have. That's something that it probably just hit us as I was running out the tunnel for the senior night. My name is announced and stuff like that. But it's going to mean a lot, just being able to come here and really just refocus myself and rebrand who I wanted to be as a football player, as a man, too.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, we'll bring the other three.